Hey guys, it's Viv, and for today's video, can you even believe that I'm making a video right now? It's been way too long since I've done a sewing tutorial, but for today's video, I was really inspired by Reformation, and I wanted to make this really adorable little white sundress for my American Girl dolls, and I was inspired by the Amery dress from Reformation. Mine's not exactly the same, it doesn't have pockets, but you can totally add pockets to this dress if you are going to make it for yourself. But if you are going to make it for yourself, there is a free pattern for you to use that is linked in the description box down below. So if you're interested in knowing how to use that pattern and create this dress for yourself and your American Girl dolls, just go ahead and keep on watching. So ignore the fact that my pattern pieces are a little different. These are like my original pattern pieces. The assembly process of the bodice is still the same. So the first thing that you want to do is go ahead and cut out 2 pieces of fabric for each piece. So 2 of A, 2 of B, 2 of C for the outer bodice, and then repeat that for the lining bodice as well. For the skirt, cut out a rectangle of fabric that is 6.5 inches by 30 inches. For the strap and the faux button placket, go ahead and cut out 2 long rectangles that can be really any length, as long as they are around 1.5 to 2 inches in width. Then go ahead for the strap, fold it in half and sew along the long side, flip it right sides out once you make the tube, top stitch it down if you want to, and then cut it in half to make 2 straps. I've done this a lot of times on my channel before, so if you are unfamiliar, you can go ahead and watch one of my older videos. For the bodice, start by taking outside pieces A and sewing them right sides together along the center front seam. Open it up and press the seams flat. All the sides of the pattern pieces that you have to sew together are indicated on the actual pattern printable itself. Then, grab outside piece B and face it right sides together with what you've just sewn, so piece A, and line them up along the long side there that is indicated on the pattern and sew them into place. Opened up, it'll look something like this. Then repeat the same thing with piece C. Opened up, it'll look something like this, and then what you want to do is press all the seams flat and repeat that for the lining bodice. So with the outside bodice facing up, place the straps onto the point that piece A and B created. You can see what I'm doing here, so it's kind of like the point of the sweetheart, and then face the lining bodice right sides together and sew along the top edge. This process is similar to what I did to create the bodice in my halter dress video, and then opened up, it'll look something like this. Moving on to the skirt, first hem the bottom of the skirt using a rolled hem, and then sew 2 long basting stitches along the top edge that you left raw. Use these basting stitches to gather the skirt to the length of the bodice. Sew the bodice right sides together with the skirt. The good side of the bodice, so the outside fabric, should be facing the good side of the skirt at this point, and you should be sewing on the lining layer. Flipped up, it'll look something like this, and you can also top stitch this down. Then go into the faux button placket, first sew it into a tube. Then iron this flat so that the seam is in the middle of the tube. Then pin and sew the faux button placket onto the dress, starting at the bodice and then going down to the skirt at the center front. For where the button placket is at like the top and bottom of the dress, go ahead and just fold it back to the wrong side of the dress to create a nice clean edge. To close up the back of the dress, fold one side of the skirt over like you were to hem it, and place it over the other side of the skirt, and top stitch it into place, stopping 2/3 from the top. On the rest of the back seam, hem the outer side and clean finish the inner side. Add Velcro or snaps to close up the dress completely, and then try it on your doll and figure out where you want the straps to go, and then sew them into place. Then choose whatever buttons that you would like. I chose these small little white ones that I actually ripped off a shirt, and then sew them onto the dress using a needle and thread. And then you are done. I totally forgot to film an outro for this video as well, but that is it for today's video, and I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this and other American Girl doll sewing tutorials, outfit videos, hairstyle videos, and more. And don't forget, if you're interested in knowing how to make this dress, you can download the free pattern in the description box down below, and I will see you next time for another video. Bye!